And we're back. Mm. I just wish that you could get like they went more in depth with like armor and stuff.
Where's Gav?
Hey,
Gav should
milady.
be back by now.
Man,
On autumn's breath, ill tidings born, an erstwhile
nigga,
home in twain unborn.
that is not what I went for.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
That's what I'm saying. Clive is such a fucking stiff.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Oh shit, here you go. Things are getting bad. Let's make them worse,
The
gang.
mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait,
You're drunk, Gav.
Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
You're not coming, Gav. You drunk? Hmm. Now we know what those things are. I've been getting respect in the streets.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
You think it's alright to touch him?
Clive,
Nigga.
what do you want?
Sucks that the purples I can't upgrade.
That it? Fine.
Alright, now where's Otto's? Dude, you stay in the way. Carrying that same damn box trying to look busy.
That
You don't sit
broom's
your
as
ass down.
ragged as goat's locks.
So Mather's all right.
Yep.
You ain't been looking nowhere. You've been waiting for me, bro.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, Clive, welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Yeah, why not?
Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours.
That's all we got.
Come again. I may have more for you.
All right, Clive. Keeping busy, are you? Me too. Seems like every report our allies sends us brings 100 new headaches for me to deal with.
Who you
I'll be doing my
telling?
best to keep on top of it all. Sending anything urgent straight to the curse breakers, just like Otto told me. The rest I add to the list. Whether it's strangers begging our aid or friends acting funny, there is no end of problems that need solving. And anyone with the time and inclination to solve them will earn a nice bit of goodwill for the cause. And maybe more besides. So, how busy did you say you were?
Nigga.
Anything catch your eye?
Check him out. Alright.
Seen enough?
Guess I'll come back
Doesn't
for that.
sound like anywhere is safe. Not that I'm planning a journey.
Yeah.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav?
Yeah.
He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
He's gonna end up getting pissed off and
Yeah, he
betraying
does.
us.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Very well.
Over here!
This one. This one. Too slow. Get him.
All right.
All right.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! The loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What were their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
I don't really need that.
You won't be disappointed. There you are. I suppose we won't be seeing you again. You're a long way from home, aren't you? I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger.
You're right.
The Empire's a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Big dog.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. Nice try.
I don't feel like it increased the distance, but maybe it's just in combat. Oh, there's my favorite guys to kill.
More of my mother's men. This one. Over here. This one. This one. This one. Over here. It's over.
Very well.
I know, right, baby?
Blood, Clive.
Nah, it's Crips.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
I don't live here, brother.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why
Because y'all
then,
suck.
we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. This one. All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. This one. Attack. Nice try. This one. Sicker. Throw torch. Over here. Attack. This one.
Look at your tough ass.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
These niggas is just out here killing women and kids and old men.
We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. branded you freed from our camps.
I don't remember.
They await you in Aldil. Guardians of the Flame.
Oh, cut it out.
Those
Sorry.
are Old Hill's gates.
Then we
Right? They just ignored that, like, to the place he said. Loser. And I definitely forgot that box way back there. Get me a beverage. Will anyone give me a beautiful death? Doubtful. And I am on the hardest setting, which doesn't seem hard at all. The hardest thing in this game is staying awake through all these damn cutscenes.
Death.
Found her.
Close your eyes, baby. This hardly seems necessary. It ain't nobody we know, is it? Don't remember him.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
His mom is like a capital bitch, you know that.
I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
It's bad for even her taste.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We bury more people than anything on this damn game. It was seen. And where is my horse or chocobo or something?
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I like fighting the soldiers because my dude is incredibly too strong to be fighting. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't be fighting wildlife. I stopped fighting wildlife, and like my level up system has definitely paid for that. But I mean, like, let's be serious. Like, what am I really supposed to be leveling up here? think that would make me have fire on my sword when I do that. Don't really utilize that a lot, but I probably should.
I did, Mummy.
Get that kid in the house.
Shouting from down the road. Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
If you could call it that. These look like a campground. Definitely.
Company.
That's better.
I want me a good battle, man. Where the battle's at?
The Lazarus.
They got me feeling like Goku in this motherfucker.
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I don't remember if we ever met his uncle or not.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Startled me. Thought she was somebody trying to get this act right. That's what I named my sword, y'all. Act right. Give him that act right.
Voice rinse dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
You're poor. Of course they can. They literally built a wall.
Those crystals belong to us all.
I know that's right. Jill, can I kill him? Can I give him the act right?
No chance of slipping through unnoticed.
We'll
need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Oh, come on, Clive. God damn, bro.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Honey, nothing has been safe for the last 10 years.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. Now we know why the refugees didn't come here.
Keep looking then.
Oh, come on, man.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Dude, what the hell? I feel like this is the way I came.
Not
Guess not.
abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Come on, don't do it, bro. Ah.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Seems like you boys have the numbers.
Or not.
But not the odds.
Give me!
That's how we're gonna start the day.
Too slow. This way. Over here.
The old act right.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
No. I remember him. He the homie that saves my brother. I hope he act right.
My lord, I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Well, you're right though, bud.
The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
It's the least I can say for a lot of other people I know.
But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
She's either looking for you or she's looking for Joshua.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Who's this
So
bitch
Wade,
ass nigga?
the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
Rosario Dawson?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, brother, because I'm invincible.
Very well.
Pretty much.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Big dog.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
He was cool about me killing his homies.
Back up, Dad. He's just dead. In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eye.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
You've seen them manage fail.
You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Curse breakers!
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
We'll keep them from
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Shut up.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
I'm so tired of running everywhere though. That's
It's been
so
a game of
bogus.
cat and mouse ever since.
Alright, Torgo, let me ride on your back, dog.
I got me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I did that.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
These the niggas.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha!
And the
For you
Cursebreaker.
to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of
He's
the
a
Black
wolf.
Shields. Then come! Die along with your flame!
They always have a good death speech.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Get up.
This one.
Stay where it's safe, my nigga. On the floor. Thank you, my love.
Hell. Reinforcements from the far bank.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them. Nice try.
Get him.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered. Over here!
Well done. Too slow. I needed that.
Get him!
Nice try.
Get him!
Die with style, my nigga.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one.
Man, blah, blah, blah,
You
blah.
have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
And everything burns, my man.
Over here! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Oh.
Nice try. Nice try.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him. This one.
Flame on.
Nice try.
Rockabye baby.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin.
Yo, I'm ending a YouTube video here. You already know the process. Twitch gang, stay tuned. I'm just going to upload and we're going to be back at it. It's Pharaoh Status and Status Effect Gaming. You know it. I'm going to keep playing on players.